Hey yogis, it's Swifty. I'm coming at you live from my house, and there was some mix up in the communication. I just finished a Zoom video for us, and this is going to be the way of our future. We're going to be able to have lots of you on Zoom. The teacher will be able to watch you and make just slight adjustments in your work there, and you'll be able to see the teacher. It'll be more private than what our previous practices were, but that's kind of the direction that we have to go into now. So if you're with me, I'd like you to go ahead and get into a wide-legged child's pose and start breathing. Nice deep inhale through the nose, yogis, and long exhales through the nose. Close your eyes, let go of your day. Just allowing yourself to be present. So tonight we're going to focus on the heart chakra. The heart chakra is right in the middle of the 7 chakras. It's the bridge between the lower chakras that are more of our basic kinds of needs, energy wheels, and the higher chakras that deal more so with your energy in thinking and being prophetic and being connected with the divine. The heart chakra, of course, is our home of unconditional love. It's where we harvest our compassion, our empathy. Its color is green, interestingly enough. Green is the color of balance in the yoga world. And this being a balance between the lower and upper chakras makes for a perfect color for it. So this root chakra connects us to earth. Sacral chakra connects us to water. Earth, like our tribe, water with creativity and our partners. Solar plexus chakra focuses on the self with the fire in the belly and our self-determination. And the 4th chakra, the heart chakra, its element is air. And if you think about that big, beautiful heart of yours sandwiched in there with the lungs, it's no wonder. I see Nan Welch is watching. Nan, can't wait until I can have a yoga class right with you. Hey, Chrissy. And anyone else who is practicing at home, continue with your long, deep breaths. Any thoughts that come into your mind, just let them wash right through you. And go ahead and set an intention for your practice, yogis. Maybe something like wanting more forgiveness, wanting to be more compassionate. And maybe your intention is toward yourself. Sometimes the hardest people that we deal with are our own minds, our own self-judgment. So if you've been in that kind of a rut, give yourself a break. Lighten up. Give yourself the same love that you impart to others. Breathe in that unconditional love. And if you're holding back some love that you should be pushing out, pouring out, do that now. Use your exhale. And breathe out the love. All right, yogis, you might notice I don't have my trusty model here. He just modeled for the class that we finished. So I'm going to be your model. I'll be talking as I demonstrate. Let's get started on our heart opening practice. So yogis, one of my very favorite sequences, as anybody who's ever taken a class with me, is cow, cat to child's. So as you do your cow, cat to child's, I want you to focus in on the heart. So as the belly dips down, shine your heart forward, bring in your intention, and then exude it to the rest of the world. So hands and knees. Hands directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips. Inhale into cow. Oh, feel the belly stretch. Exhale, cat to child's. Belly button up and in, sinking the body back. Now maybe your hips are up in the air, that's okay. Go back as far as you can. The important thing is the stretch. And on your next inhale, yogis, come on back up. Inhale into cow. Exhale, cat to child's. Maybe bringing in some extra movements in your cow, cat to child series here, yogis. Maybe you'd like to move from side to side. See what needs a good stretch. Maybe you'd like to stay in a certain pose for a length of time. Close your eyes and move. Three more rounds, yogis. At the end of your third round, we're going to meet each other in child's pose. Inhale, stretch your arms off toward the left side of your mat. Left hand will come off, right hand follows. Sink the hips back down and let the head come down on your mat. Breathe into right side body. Crawl your hands over to the other side of the mat. Right hand comes off, left hand follows, sinking back down into the hips. And then coming back over. And come on up, yogis, onto your hands and knees. I'm hearing some interference on my earbuds. So just going to check here to make sure. Chrissy, if you could send me a little note as to whether the sound is coming through, that would be great. Otherwise, I think I'll dispense with those and just try to talk nice and loudly to you. Continuing to open out in the heart. Inhale the left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left cheek to mat. Inhale, right arm up and around the lower back. Tucking that arm in, and on the exhale, pull the right shoulder back. On an inhale, release that arm. Exhale, come on back up to hands and knees. Inhale into cow, and we're going to stay here, shining the heart forward. And exhale, come into neutral spine. Inhale, the right arm high. Exhale, bring it on through, right cheek to mat. Inhale, left arm up and around lower back. Opening up now in the left shoulder, feeling the heart's ability to shine toward the sky. And release. Come back up to hands and knees. Fingers spread wide. Inhale into cow. Exhale, neutral spine. Another deep inhale, and then go from cat to child's. Clasping the hands behind, yogis, push your knuckles down. Open up heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye to the sky, and crown chakra, looking behind. On an exhale, bring your forehead to the mat, roll onto the top of the skull, push the arms up and over. If you need more or can handle more, pull the palms together. Keep pushing up through the shoulders. And on an exhale, gently glide back. Change the clasp of the hands, other forefinger in front. Inhale, push the knuckles down. A little modified camel pose here, pushing the hips forward, stretching in the belly. Heart chakra shining toward the sun. And exhale, forward fold again, yogis. Roll onto the top of the noggin. Push the arms up and over. Feel the shoulders opening. And exhale, this time down into embryo. Giving some release to the lower back. Returning to your breath. And inhale, come on back up. Exhale, a little bit deeper in camel pose. Now, if you know that you don't want to go much deeper than that, perfectly fine. Listen to your body. We're going to bring the hands to the back of the hips, either open, flat open, or you can use your fists. Draw the elbows close to each other. Inhale, lift up in the heart. Let the head go back, opening up in the throat chakra. Option, reaching for the heels, pushing forward, letting go of throat chakra, feeling the sternum stretching. To come out, take one hand and then the other. And come on down to embryo. I don't know if any of you saw my new visitor. Well, hello, Lola. You're supposed to be relegated from this room when Mom's doing yoga. Yeah, did you think you were going to come into a yoga practice? Huh? Did you? Yeah, you got to go bye-bye. Yeah, you got to go out there. Oh, what can I say? I can say come into melting heart. Hands and knees, reach forward, sink the heart down. This is a nice yin pose. Heart goes towards your mat. Breathe into your underarms. On an inhale, come on back up to hands and knees. And exhale into downward facing dog. Bend one knee, then the other, yogis. Breathe into your calves. And now swing side to side. Nice and slowly till you can feel exactly where the IT bands connect into the hips. How they come down the sides of the legs. Bring the hips to rest. Go way up on the balls of your feet to stretch the toes. Bend the knees a lot. Push the chest back toward the thighs and sink the heels. Wrap the shoulders. So it's like you're trying to draw your elbows toward each other. Eyes of the elbows going toward the top of your mat. Fingers spread wide.
Head and neck's relaxed. Belly button up and in, locking up that bandha. Inhale into plank. Exhale, zip up the legs, chaturanga all the way down. Inhale, low cobra, one of my favorite poses. Feel the heart reaching through the shoulders, shoulder blades dragging down the back. Forehead to the mat, curl the toes under, take a deep inhale. Exhale. Sorry, I got something in my mouth. Right up into your plank pose. Squeeze the glutes together. Pushing forward a couple of inches, keeping the elbows close. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale. Right back up into your plank pose. Not a problem if you need to go through hands and knees to get to your plank. Deep inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Clasping locust. Clasp the hands behind. Inhale, lifting up in chest and feet. If that's tough on your lower back, simply bring the feet down, just letting the heart shine. Exhale, bringing it back down. Come on up. Back into our plank pose. Deep inhale here. Exhale, bringing it down. Put the other forefinger in front as you come on up into clasping locust. And belly shavasana. Left cheek to mat. Feel the weight of your body upon your mat. Allow yourself to rest in static poses. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, right cheek to mat. Forehead to the mat and pushing back. Embryo. Hands and knees. Inhale into cow. Exhale, cat to child's. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, it flies. Exhale to the left elbow. Belly button up and in. Inhale, reach, flex the foot. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it on through, low lunge. Inhale, come up. And exhale, sink it down into the hip flexor. Let the heart shine skyward. Inhale, hands on the inside of the front foot. Exhale, easy pose, left arm to the sky. Maybe bring it around your waist, opening up the shoulder. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, hands to the inside of the front leg, yogis, for lizard. So you can straighten the back leg if you'd like, gravitating toward the elbows to get into left hip, relaxing head and neck. Remember, the knee can be up or down. If your knee is up, gently bring it down. Come up to tall arms, bend the back leg, reach around with your left hand to grab onto the ankle and twist the heart toward the sky. Breathing also, yogis, into that right quad. And release. Hands on either side of front foot, curl back toe under, come on up into L. Relax head and neck. Make sure that the top hip is parallel with the bottom hip. Balance challenges here. Maybe left hand off. Check in with your belly, that's where the balance originates. Maybe you can take the right hand off. maybe both hands. And inhale, lift up into needle, pushing the ball of the foot toward the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hold on to your shoulders, your elbows. Maybe a little movement here. Drop the hands down like a rag doll. Inhale through skier. Exhale, come all the way up to your mountain pose. Little back bend here. And exhale, we dive back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back with the left leg into your plank. Pushing forward a few inches, coming down halfway, pushing up with the heart. Backs of the toes and the hands are the only pieces on your mat, yogis. See if you can get some length in that lower spine by pulling the hips forward. Bring your shoulder blades down, let the heart shine. On an exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open up. Check in with your right shoulder squared up. Just let the hips do the work. Reach the leg to the sky, bring it on through. Low lunge. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, sink it down. Maybe a little back bend here. Shoulders down, heart lifting. Inhale, come on back up. Exhale, easy twist. Left hand plants, right arm reaches to the sky. Hands to the inside of the front foot, gravitating toward the elbows, or maybe just bending the elbows to come a little lower to the ground. Remember, you have the option to bring that back knee up. Lizard. Back knee comes down. Unfold back foot. Bend the back leg, reach for it with your right hand, and twist toward the sky. Releasing, curl back toe under, lifting up to L. Practicing here in your balance. One hand, two hands, no hands. And then coming on up into standing splits. Forward fold. Relax head and neck. Micro bend in the knees. Drop the hands down. Come all the way up, yogis. And coming down. Right leg's going to take you back into position. Through your chaturanga to up dog and downward facing dog. And in between our sequences here, maybe grab a little sip of water. See, I've got some notes on our screen. Hey, Bonnie Moeller. Hi, Megan Gloss. So glad you're with us. All right. Next sequence, yogis, warrior one. Inhale, the left leg high. Exhale, bring it on through. Opening up back leg, setting up for your warrior one. Sink it down. Get some weight on the edge of that back leg, that back foot. Clasping the hands behind now. Opening up heart chakra, we push the hands down. We let the head float back. Keep the integrity of that front leg. Come into your fold. Humble warrior. Left shoulder grazing right upon the inner knee. Pushing the arms up and overhead. Inhale, bring it back up. Let the heart shine again. And then releasing. Straighten front leg. Bring the back leg up a bit. Maybe even turning that toe in slightly for pyramid. Inhale. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Go up onto the ball of the back foot. And on an inhale, begin to lift. Warrior 3. If you're having trouble balancing, you can bring your hands out to the side. Not a big deal if the foot comes down. You can give it another try. Now bringing the arms forward. Inhale, come on up. Teeter-tottering up and setting up for chair. Take a look, make sure you can see your toes. Big toes to touch, little wedge in between the heels, unless you like to have your feet apart. On an exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back to your plank. Go through your chaturanga, or maybe you're choosing to just wait it out in a child's pose or going directly into your downward facing dog. Either one is perfectly fine. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose and sigh through the mouth. Right side. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, here it comes through. Open up back leg. Warrior 1. Shoulders come down and the heart lifts up. Maybe your gaze to the sky. Clasping the hands behind, putting the other forefinger in front. Push the knuckles down. Open up the shoulders, expose the heart, lean the head, and then fold. Humble warrior, belly button up and in, using the weight of your torso to allow this pose to come to its fullest expression. On your next inhale, yogis, come on back up. Exhale, back to your warrior 1. Inhale, straighten front leg. Bring the back leg up a touch. Reach on another inhale. Exhale, we fold into our pyramid pose. Use the exhale here to see if you can come more closely to that front leg. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend in the front knee. Go onto the ball of the back foot. Launch into your warrior 3. Remember, you have choices with the arms. Out to the side, back. Eventually to the front as we teeter-totter up toward chair. Breathe into your heart. And fold. Inhale, half lift and fold. And step or jump back through your chaturanga. And landing in our downward facing dog eventually. Remembering that you have choices, right? If you need a break, you take one, right? If you need a sip of water, if you want to skip the chaturanga, it's really not a big deal. Getting ready now, yogis, for our Warrior 2 series. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, it comes through. Open up back foot. Use your right arm to stretch forward, bringing you up like a windmill. Inhale, reverse. Wingspan wide, coming into side angle. Inhale, reverse, keeping the integrity of the front leg or even coming lower. Exhale, side angle. I'm going to come a little further down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Option for interlock. Bottom arm comes under. Top arm goes around.
Now, if you're in interlock, open up that chest. Get the gaze toward the sky and feel the heart. Option here, yogis. Bird of paradise. Take a look up at your front leg. Bring the back leg up. Transfer the weight onto the back leg. I'm gonna face you so you can see me a little bit better. Pull the belly button up and in. Beginning to rise. This has to do with my belly muscles. If I can get my shoulders above the hips, fine. If you're feeling steady there, you can begin to straighten the leg. Drishti is set. Eyes fixed. Coming back out the same way you came in. I realize some of you are still in side angle. You may want to bring that back up and come into triangle instead. And those who are doing Bird of Paradise can meet you there. So, Bird of Paradise people, bring your foot up, reach the hip back, stretch it out. Here we are in triangle. Gaze to the sky. All of us in triangle now. Gaze to the front foot. Bending into it, launching into your half moon. Now, if you have something in your home that could serve as a block, like I have a chair right here, you can lean on your chair. If you'd rather just forget about the half moon, not a problem. Then why don't you come into reverse triangle? It's all up to you, yogis. This is your practice. Half moon people, you have some options. You can bend the knee, come into your candy cane. Maybe you want to hover. And let's all meet back into our warrior two. Hands on either side. Downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale through the nose, yogis. Exhale through the mouth. Right side. Inhale, it reaches. Exhale, bring it on through. Open up. Pinwheel up. Settle in. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Perhaps coming lower. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Option for interlock. Arm comes under, other arm goes around. Grab your bind and then create some space there, yogis. See if you can get your torso off that front leg, opening up the heart to the sky. Option here, Bird of Paradise, shifting the gaze to the front foot, bringing the back foot up to meet it, changing the weight, setting the drishti. Breathing. This is hard to do on carpet. Stretching. Up if you can. Coming back into your warrior two. That wasn't my most graceful moment. Good thing it's only practice. Warrior two. Triangle. Some of you might have already been there. Reaching. Coming down, feeling like you're in between two very thin walls. Gaze to the sky for the neck muscles. Hearts wide open. Gaze to the floor. Option to come up into your half moon. If half moon is not in your wheelhouse today, maybe you want to do Reverse triangle feels so good on the hip. Alternatively, yogis, you could twist in your triangle, all kinds of things. Half moon people, candy cane, maybe a hover. Let's meet in our warrior two and transition to downward facing dog. Taking a rest here, yogis, with our 3 breaths. Bring your knees to the edges of the mat. Forehead down. Nice deep breaths, yogis. In through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. Bridge pose. Setting up for bridge as a means to open the heart. Feet underneath the knees. Reach your hands down toward your heels, then flip them over. Take a deep inhale. On exhale, curl the tailbone and push the hips up toward the sky. Roll your shoulders under. Maybe clasp your hands underneath if that feels better. Close your eyes, yogis. Lift the heart up, closer to the chin. Release the hands if they aren't already. Gently come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring the soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana, arms straight out. Take your hands down to your knees, down to your thighs. Help the legs come together. And then bring the legs toward the edges of your mat. Knees knocked together. 1 hand on a belly and 1 hand on your heart. In both places, you can feel the beating of your heart. Return to your breath. Use it as a means to settle down the nervous system, the breathing from having done some challenging sequences. Gently bring the knees in now to the chest. Roll over the sacrum. A couple times one way and then reverse. Sideline twist. Let the right leg stretch down the mat. Pull the left leg in. Inhale the left arm up overhead. Exhale, draw that leg across the body. Check in. Bring your left arm now out to the side and anchor down in your left shoulder.
Feel the exposure of the heart. The hand on the knee can be let go if it's too much of a twist. If you need more, use your exhale to draw the knee closer to the floor. Gaze goes toward your left hand, and close your eyes. Bring your awareness back to the beating heart. Let the head come back up toward the sky. The knee gently comes back into the chest. Another squeeze. And then the other side. Squeezing the knee into chest. Holding on to that knee with the left hand. The right arm goes up overhead. Feel that stretch in the underarm. On an exhale, yogis, slowly draw that knee across the body, engaging the twist. Right arm now comes off to the right in a T fashion. Anchor down in that shoulder. Gaze to the right and close your eyes. On an inhale, head comes back up to center. The knee retreats. Give it a squeeze. And settle into your Shavasana. Feet flop open. Belly soft. Feel the texture of your mat, your clothes. Let all the lines in your face erase themselves. Let the jaw relax. Breath returns to normal. Seeking out all that space you've created in between bones, through the muscles, around the tendons. Relax your neck. Let the body be heavy and immobile. Keep your mind fixed on that beating heart. Ventricles, veins, arteries, aorta, masterful muscle. Slowly bring some movement to fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Keeping the eyes closed, bend the knees, prop them up and then let them fall to the right, drawing the body into a fetal position. Take an immense inhale, and exhale, sigh it out. Gently open your eyes. Slowly pushing yourself out of your fetal position. Come up to comfortable seated position. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Inhale them high, palms to touch. Exhale, bring the thumbs straight down into your heart. Press them against your sternum. Bow your head slightly. Feel the beating of your own heart. Recall your intention and let it live there. Gently lift the eyes. Namaste, yogis. Yogis, I can speak for all of the teachers at B1 that we miss you dearly. We hope that you're well, keeping yourself safe. We'll get through this. This too will pass. In the meantime, let's take the lessons from these circumstances, helping people, being kind, using the heart chakra to just well up with compassion and let all of your unconditional love just continue to spill out of you. Next week, we do have a schedule, or pardon me, I shouldn't say next week. Starting tomorrow, we do have a schedule, a Zoom schedule, and there are directions online about how you might get involved with that. It is obviously free for our members. Those of you who want to jump on board and be a part of our B1 community, we would love to have you. So there's a way for you to join us as well, even if you've never been a member. And just go to our website, get all the information, and do take care.